Oh, him?
Poor Eddie crying about Mike Action.
People in front of him. The same thing with 206. I don't have any problem with 206, but all of a sudden 206 got jumped.
But you started running your mouth talking about the man and implying that you're his best friend and trying to imply that he does everything you do out here. The king of New York, I'm back quiet.
Because people are not smart enough to see what's going on. And right away they want to fight Richie Dotto.
Yo, Eddie, stop trying to reply to me over that junkie. You know he's crying. These are the spin doctors. This is what junkies do when they get beat.
That's a crackhead. That's a crackhead right there. Genuine.
And that bad girl could guarantee it.
That's right, guaranteed. You came up to me and begged me for $1. Come on, you bum. Then you said it wasn't you as I described you, crackhead. Come on. That's why you had to go get the other guy. This is the guy you saw. Come on, crackhead. I described you to the T, you fucking shitty bird.
Well, I'm sorry, bad girl, but when people hear that initial description, the first time you gave your description, and the voice you're making, it sounds like everything to that guy to the T, including the southern twang. Thank you, sir. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to go smoke these mothers, and then I'm going to come back and smoke them like it. I'll be back.
He's going to put his finger in there and try to take out the dingleberries.
That's homo masturbation.
He actually came up, he was begging me for $1. Well, it's all in his own.
Well, Mr. Enforcer's trying to hope that was the case, but we're going to listen to what junkies and losers really sound like in New York City. TikTok.
Begging on Halloween, excuse me, sir. You have $1, you know? Running up to the dollar van to see him rolling up their window and hitting the accelerator like who's this junkie? Yet he claims he knows them all. He worked over 500 radios. You know, if that was the case, he'd be lying.
Well, he does have a little over 500 different radios across his 9 YouTube channels. All of New York City gave radio checks to all those finished radios. So do most of Skipland. Check it out. Check out the radios and the responses.
You know, 1 minute he's a retired captain.
My career destroyed this junkie.
Presidential appointment. And it's funny because I heard Crazy Eddie ask him, well, so what does that mean? When you have a presidential appointment, what are you appointed to? What's your job? Eddie couldn't answer. Yeah, because he's a fuck.
I thought I answered it entirely in its finest, the most correct way I could.
He's a bum. He's a fucking bum. And I love his video games, man. I turned on the radio last night, and all I hear is his video games. That's bad boy, yeah. Let him come get it. I'm cracking the fuck up, man. You know, because all he's doing is making himself look worse and worse and worse. I like when crackhead gives me the stop.
You already know. Forget about it.
Talk over the fucking video games. Because he doesn't want nobody to hear his bullshit. He doesn't want nobody here getting fucking rigged.
Your bullshit. Exactly what it is. Bullshit.
Oh, man. You know, he's fucking delusional because he says, oh, nobody knows how he looks. Meanwhile, come on, man. Everybody got that fucking video game. We saw the video game. Fuck you, CK.
I forgot. I did flash them the bird and give them a picture 3.5 years ago while I was very sick and about 30 pounds lighter. But you hear the only way they see me. Look how the truth comes out. Listen to this junkie.
Cocksucker.
And they are cocksuckers on it at the Lower East Side.
You see how bloated he is lately with that big belly from that methadone? Man, he's really bloated now.
Now, Methadone and K2 started the next morning after the NYC Radio Wars Truth and Justice #1 video. If you don't know why, listen to it. But check out every video from that calendar date, the next day, the morning after, and there forward.
He made a claim out here that he's Cock Diesel, that he's some kind of bodybuilder now. Oh, my God, man.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Enforcer's got the video gate to play over and over, or CK got the video gate to play over and over. You already know.
Bodybuilder. Come on, man. You better give that shit up. Nigga works like he got fucking like a big cock up his ass. More like a fucked up penguin. Hey, the funniest thing you said that he's going to give away his Ameritron AL80B. He's going to give it away on his video, one of his videos, and that he's going to get the AL82B.
I swear, I'll say it again nice and clear. If Mr. Enforcer can unbox an AL80B just the way I did for you, public, in the same fashion, showing those receipts clear as day on that gate, he will watch me give away this AL82 that's been smacking the shit out of New York City for 3 years.
Utica, 194. Remember that?
I'm sorry, I moved out of 194 Utica on March 13th of 2014. That's something to laugh about. Look at the wake I left in my wake. Ooh!
Oh, man. I tell you, I love fucking bringing down the crackhead. He talks so much shit, man.
If I had a penny for every time he called me himself, we'd all be rich.
All that shit, he's a cop. He recognizes people's voices.
Never said anything about recognized voices, but I do recognize junkies.
And dirty, man.
And dirty little jizz suckers.
Stinky ass fucking bum.
Yes, he has smelled my ass, or so he claims.
Look out the window. He's extremely paranoid. That's another side effect of his disorder.
I wonder what justifies Richie's paranoia. What can prove that Richie peeks out the window looking for these guys? You know what can prove that? Because that's exactly what Mr. 250 does.
Runs back outside. He's out there. He comes out. He screams in the middle of the fucking sidewalk. Any of you guys know what Utica Avenue is at? Well, we're fucking laughing at this crackhead. Laughing at this.
Wow, dude, they're talking about a 4-year-old video gate. But it wasn't them who told me, come on down. Let's ball.
He's embarrassed right now. He won't even key up.
No, I'm not. I'm just partial. My hands are busy. I'm over here rolling spliffs. And I want to hear y'all cry. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing else I can beat up that already didn't escape your lips. I'm trying to find some news lies to beat up. But, you know, it's just the same old lies over and over and over, going on 3 years straight.
Quiet shit. Like a used shoe. He can't mess up, man. I tell people, yeah, man. He's on point. I give it to the crackhead. He's on point. When he says he's on point.
That's because he ain't no crackhead. He's very on point. To the point where, look what he did last night by re-looping 4 sentences that you were involved in. Look at what it did. He claimed clean. I could turn on my radio last night. The video came back. You already know. Forget about it, pussy boy.
He's out from the neighborhood. He fucking screams out, hey, instead of you getting McDonald's, the Jamaican barbecue place across the street, they got good food. Wow, you see? The only way you would know that if you were there. You see that? That proves you were there.
Well, actually, I said that in one of my video gates, trying to tell them about the buffet across from McDonald's, so I guess you could say they do learn a lot from me talking. And that's how you know that.
Some kind of federal man with 4 badges.
Didn't Mr. Enforcer completely say in video number 59, pound 59, about 3.5 weeks ago, that he never ever seen Richie in person? Yet he's trying to talk like he was the one who came to Utica Avenue, walked up to me and said, hey, I'm Enforcer 250. With his Kevlar gloves.
Like that is despicable. How the hell are you going to add someone for a slice of pizza? He got no shame, man. He got no shame, man. He's a bum. He don't care. He's fucking going into the garbage. He's fucking smoking other people's shit.
Guys, I'm sorry. I've been dumpster diving with Bad Girl for decades, dude. Decades. That's my right-hand man, my ace boom cool, my number 1 jizz slopper, my homo lover.
Video. He got this other bald-headed guy. Trying to say that nigga look like him. Meanwhile, this guy looked 10 times.
He's not bald. He's got a full head of gray hair. The same full head of gray hair you described. The same Chinese slit eyes. And he's from Sound South, so he talks with, thank you, sir.
Like a crackhead with no teeth, man. He all fucked up, man. So anybody who ever wants to meet crackhead Richie,
Utica and Clarkson, 8 days a week, 32 hours a day, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., Utica and Clarkson. Make sure you get it straight, guys. Don't forget to walk up to me and identify yourself, too.
Right in front of the white brick wall. Damn, man, boy.
Well, at least he's not saying sitting by bushes. At least he's not saying bushes anymore. That's because CK put him on blast with that video I didn't want them to see. There's not one bush in that camera anywhere.
This crackhead got a CB shop? Oh, man. Forget about it. I could sell somebody to Brooklyn Bridge. If that's the case, I could sell somebody to Brooklyn Bridge with no problem.
500 plus radios. The hole in the wall, New York CB shop. Thank you, New York City's dollar van and taxi cab industry, for keeping me alive.
So they'll bring over some clothes in a bag or in a box, and they might say, here's $10, Richard, just polish up the knobs or something, you know, clean the radio up a little. You know, they might take him to some chump change, you know what I mean? Or maybe to bring him over and check the burger. Yeah, that's what he works for. Check the burgers. Yeah, but a couple of those drivers, man, they still talk about him on 37. I got to the man, he said, hey, don't take your shit to fucking crackhead. That crackhead don't know what he's doing. He fucked up my radio. There's a couple of them drivers, man, they pissed off with the crackhead. He fucked up their radio. I remember one of them was screaming at Richie, wash your mouth, man. Wash it. You stink, man. Wash your mouth. Brush your teeth, man. I was like, wow. So they know he's got that dragon breath, too. Ain't no better with big this fucking guy smells like a fucking dirty barn. That's why Big Man did not slap the shit out of him, man. That's why
Did you notice Big Man said that before he knew who I was? Before Chicabo in the next block ID'd him for me? Did you hear what happened when Big Man got to lay eyes on Richie after all those fake radio follygates? Did you hear it? It's in the favorite section. Big Man's Happy Revelations.
Man, afterwards, no appreciation whatsoever what the Big Man did for that junkie.
Big Man didn't do anything but start all these lies and rumors out here about me. But that was the first piece of sash trash I took care of on the New York City Man Wave.
When you see this guy, you ain't gonna want to fucking do shit to him, man. He's already done.
That's the plea cop. That's the plea cop. That's the plea cop to all their threats. You hear, bad girl? That's the pussy way out. Just like I said 3 years ago. That's the avenue, one of the avenues they're going to try to exploit. Ooh, I'm on with the monster, and he was the first one. Look at that. The first one using all the escape routes, always bad girl.
It was a twin screw. Well, he needs to take his meds. I keep reminding him whenever I hear the crackhead, I tell him, did you take your meds yet, Richard? Did you take your meds? Then he calms down, you know? And he'll light up his pipe. Yeah, I know. Ah, poor crack. I just telling him, man, give it up already, man. Stop fucking lying. Yeah, right? Living in the sticks. You're all fucked up. Admit it. You know, you don't want to admit it. You know he fucked up. He's all messed up. Ah, poor crap.
Fucking woodchucks digging holes under your house. You blow them up and barbecue them.
Yeah, I was out there yesterday night with Nitro, man. I was out there for a while, you know. Stood on for about an hour. Yeah, it's on for. Yeah, I turned on. I mean, I was supposed to come back, but I was suicidal. Crashed out. I got the paramedic crew. It was like 120, something like that. You heard the white. And this crackhead running those video games.
Well, he was trying to make the 127, but he knew Richie was already in motion.
See, my name and your name, forget about it, man.
Listen, I didn't say anything. I'm just playing the video games where you make yourself show your true colors.
You know, it's funny because...
Yeah, it's real funny what Richie got on gate. Real funny, baby.
It's important. You know, the guys in Brooklyn and Staten Island are the only ones that get pissed off. He's not plugging my ears. He don't get me angry. He can play those all night, but I'm not even up to hear them. But, yeah, you know, I think this is...
Well, I I'll tell you what. I guess he's screaming about all night playing that he wasn't up to here. Oh, well. See how psychology works.
There's no more support. He's just causing problems out there and causing fights amongst people that were backing him up. So I think they're realizing they're getting tired of his bullshit and his rhetoric and his lies. They're like, you know what, let's just ignore the guy. Because that's all you gotta do. So you just talk over the crackhead and squelch him out. That gets them very angry. Yeah, that's what happens. It gets them mad. It's funny, there was like 2 or 3 drivers out there last night. Yeah, you know, over here, he hit me with a 3 to a 4. You know, with his power on. With his power off, he's only doing like a fucking 1 to a 2.
Miki, I got 25 pounds in a Mobile in Newark, but a mobile antenna in Manhattan only got me with 4. Audio drive.
Oh shit, I got to him on. That's the crackhead, 127. That motherfucker, he dropped that, y'all cracking the fuck up. And you know what's funny, man? I was talking on the same frequency yesterday morning, and I was talking to US1. You know what US1 is? And I destroy Richie. Richie doesn't even, there's not even a buzz. And there's another guy, one of Richie's supporters. He's over there in
99999 ate you right up. So who did you destroy? You were only heard in my video gate when 9999. Stop saying 999.
Sure. And I'm crushing him with a 5-watt stock radio. I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, hey, it's over. I did the same thing, guys. You was one thing. No beat. You got power? I said, nah, I'm just using the radio. I'm doing about, 40 watts? Swing to about 50. That's just the radio. I don't even got the box on. He said, oh, man. And the crackhead said he got his box on and you fucking killing him. I don't even hear him. I started laughing. I said, damn. And you know what's even more funny? When I was out here last week, 152 from the Bronx was telling him, who you arguing with? I said, that's Richie. He goes, I barely hear him, man. You always come over that guy. I said, serious? He says, hell yeah. He says, you always crush that guy, man. And Richie claims he comes over me in the Bronx and Connecticut and this and that. But no matter where I talk, I take Richie out, unless you're under his window. You know, to the dollar bands, I might, Richie might have it. But, you know, that's within a 10-block radius of Richie's house. But I keep telling the junkie, I said, look, it's not what you have, it's how you use it, man. And I got something coming, bad boy. I told CK and Nitro, the unwrapping is coming. I got a toy coming. It's not a lot of power either.
You got a big 200 watts coming. You got a midnight special. You got a midnight special. You got a midnight special.
I mean, total. You think he's getting wiped out now? Do you think me and you crush him? Oh, forget about it, man. He's going to be turning off. Once that the unwrapping takes place, I think Richie's going to go 10-7. Yeah, he's going to be done. I feel bad. That 360.
I didn't even get started yet, dude. I'm making my way back up to my old location. Oh, reinstatement. Year of the monkey. Shine time.
Oh, man. Same motherfucking mess.
And you know, I've yet to see a mess out here that's a shameful thing, except all the people talking about Richie like they're Richie's best friend.
So you break down, they're going to wait till I break down. You know, that's when...
Well, I ain't got to wait till anybody breaks out. I'm actually smoking this. See this right here? This in my hand, this great big blunt. See that? No tobacco, no brown paper, no tonfa leaf, no cigars. Straight up medicinal, 22% high grade and bamboo.
That's funny when he tries to claim that I'm a new jack, that he only heard me out here a year and a half. Yet I could be vouched for that I'm out here over 25 years, that people know me personally. US1, for example, me and US1 go back a long time.
I don't know all you New York City truck drivers. How long you been hearing this man out here every morning scream, yell, rant, rave? audio. That's all I want to know.
Never heard him out here. He might have been in Jersey with a bullshit setup he had. But he was never heard out here in the city. I could guarantee that. No. I never heard him. Come on. I've been in the lower deck from 77, you know, back and forth to the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? And come on, man. When I moved into down here, I was like maybe a block and a half away from Dombey. You never heard that crack hit? Come on, man. That was back in what, 81, 82? I didn't hear him in 77. I didn't hear him all through the fucking 80s. So I didn't hear him even in the fucking 90s. Nobody knew about that crack hit. Get out of here. Yeah, and I remember out there, back in the day when you had a lot of women out there, man, a lot of females. And I tell Richie, never hear once, not once have you ever heard a woman in Richie's background or key up on his mic, not once. Only his lover's boyfriend.
It's very important to Mr. Enforcer that he hear the secretary, the lady who lives upstairs, that the dollar van drivers get to hear frequently. But I never heard the fat, ugly bitch he lives with. Actually, I did. I heard her screaming in the background 2 times because I made the rice boil over in that crib.
Amazing stuff. Well, he'll deny it, of course, but ask him about his big Jamaican roommate. He'll tell you. Yeah, remember the time people, I guess they were copping, or they were hanging out, you know, doing their drugs. And the fucking guy down the mic said, so why me and this guy do drugs? So why he's in the background? No, don't say that on the radio. Nah, fuck that. So why we do drugs? And we fucking cracking up. From coast to border to border, nationwide, one little penis. They call me the one and only. They call me the one and only TGIF Devil, broadcasting live a mile high in the sky.
Hey, Jersey fag, they ain't got nothing to post. Hey, Jersey fag, they ain't got nothing to post. Hey, yo, Jersey fag boy, they do not have nothing to post. They've been telling you they got shit for years. They have zero, zilcho, anything they can post. Richie's the one with all the facts, all the documents, and all the begging, please take it down kind of real shit I got down. I'll be back. I want to finish this L, man. I don't want this heavy-duty, high-grade, 22% medicinal dick smoke going up into my fans and shit.
If he hears a familiar voice, oh, he'll fight for me. Yeah, that's a real bitch.